What if I told you that the collagen supplements you're taking might be useless because the real reason your skin is aging has nothing to do with collagen at all? And what if a single, powerful fat, one that most people completely ignore, could protect your skin better than any cream, mask, or powder ever could? This isn't a theory. This is biology. And yes, you're probably missing it every single day. Inside your body right now, your collagen is stiffening, snapping, and burning, just like this, and most people have no idea it's happening. But here's the wild part. There's one strange food almost nobody talks about that could completely change the way your body keeps collagen young. It's not fish, it's not flax, and it's definitely not what you think. I'll reveal it at the very end, and when you see what it is, you'll never look at anti-aging the same way again. So if you care about staying young from the inside out, this might be the most important few minutes of your day. Let's fix this before more of your collagen burns away. Let's be clear about one thing. You're not just losing collagen because you're getting older. That's a myth, and one that costs people a lot of money. What's really happening is this. Your body is breaking down collagen faster than it can rebuild it. And it's not because you're not taking enough supplements, it's because something inside you is damaging it every day. Think of collagen like the tiny elastic bands that hold your skin, joints, and tissues together. When you're young, those bands are stretchy, soft, and spring right back. That's why your skin looks smooth, firm, and youthful. But over time, and especially under constant inflammation, those bands start to change. Imagine stretching a rubber band every single day while exposing it to heat and dry air. Eventually, it becomes stiff, it dries out, and one day, it snaps. That's what chronic inflammation does to your collagen. And what causes that inflammation? Daily exposure to sugar, too much omega-6 from processed oils, constant mental stress, even air pollution and lack of sleep. The worst part? Most people begin losing collagen at just 25 years old, silently. By 40, you could already have 25 to 30% less collagen than you did in your 20s. And after 60, even the quality of your collagen gets weaker. Not just the amount. But here's the catch no one talks about. Taking collagen powders or drinks won't magically fix this. If the inside of your body is inflamed, your collagen won't be able to form properly. And what's already there? It keeps breaking down. That's why so many people say, I've tried collagen supplements, but I don't really see results. It's not because collagen doesn't work. It's because the inflammation hasn't been turned off. And that's exactly what we're going to fix next. Because there's one fat, yes, a fat, that acts like a fire extinguisher inside your body. And without it, your collagen doesn't stand a chance. And don't worry, we're also getting closer to the strange food I mentioned earlier. I promise. You've heard of it, but never realized what it can actually do for your skin. So if inflammation is what's silently destroying your collagen, then the question is, how do we put out the fire? The answer might surprise you. It's not collagen powder. It's not a face cream. It's a fat, a specific, essential fat your body cannot make on its own. I'm talking about omega-3 fatty acids, especially two powerful types, EPA and DHA. These aren't just heart-healthy fats, they're actually collagen protectors. Here's why. Omega-3s are like firefighters inside your body. They reduce the kind of chronic, low-grade inflammation that slowly breaks down your skin, your joints, and your blood vessels. They do this by supporting something called resolvins and protectins, natural compounds that signal your body. Hey, the inflammation can stop now. We're safe. And when inflammation is under control, your fibroblasts, the special cells that build collagen, can finally do their job. But that's not all. Omega-3s have also been shown to improve skin hydration, elasticity, and even reduce UV damage, which is one of the top causes of aging skin. In fact, some studies found that people with higher omega-3 levels had visibly younger-looking skin, fewer wrinkles, and smoother texture, even without using skincare products. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the problem. Most people don't get nearly enough omega-3s from their diet, and many of the supplements they take are oxidized, meaning the oil has gone rancid and may even be harmful. So even if you're trying to do the right thing, your body might still be collagen deficient simply because you're using the wrong source of omega-3. In just a moment, I'll show you how to choose clean, effective omega-3s that actually work. But first, we're getting very close to the mystery food I teased earlier. It's not a supplement, it's not a pill, it's something most people completely overlook, and its power to protect collagen will absolutely surprise you. Stay with me. So you've learned that omega-3s can help protect your collagen. That's a big win. But what if I told you that most people are wasting their omega-3 supplements? That's right. Even if you're taking omega-3s, there's a good chance they're not working. Why? Because of three common, but critical, mistakes. Let's break them down. Mistake 1. Taking oxidized fish oil. Omega-3s are very fragile fats. They go bad quickly when exposed to heat, light, or air, and once oxidized, instead of reducing inflammation, they actually increase it. So instead of protecting your collagen, you might be accelerating its destruction. How do you know if your fish oil is oxidized? The most obvious sign, it smells or tastes fishy. High-quality omega-3s should be almost odorless and tasteless. And that fishy burp after you take a capsule. That's a warning sign, not something to ignore. Mistake 2. Taking omega-3s on an empty stomach. Omega-3s are fat-soluble. If you take them without food, especially without healthy fats, your body won't absorb them properly. That means the capsules go in, and mostly out, without doing their job. The fix? Always take your omega-3 supplement with a meal that includes good fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil, or even eggs. Mistake 3. Letting omega-6 dominate your diet. This is a silent collagen killer. When you eat a lot of seed oils like soybean, corn, sunflower, your body gets flooded with omega-6 fats. And here's the catch. Omega-6 and omega-3 compete for the same enzymes to get converted into what your body actually uses. When omega-6 dominates, omega-3 can't function. It's like trying to pour clean water into a tank that's already full of dirty oil. The typical Western diet has an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of 15.1 or worse. But for collagen protection, it should be closer to 3.1 or even 1.1. So, now you know the mistakes, and if you avoid them, your omega-3s can finally do what they're meant to do: fight inflammation, support skin hydration, and protect collagen deep within your tissues. And speaking of collagen, we're just moments away from the secret food I mentioned at the beginning. It's not a supplement, not a capsule, and it has something even fish oil doesn't. You're about to see why. So you're ready to get omega-3s working for you and for your collagen. But not all omega-3s are created equal. Some are contaminated, some are weak, and some are so oxidized. They're doing more harm than good. Let's break down the best and cleanest sources of omega-3s, from good to better to game-changing. 3. Sardines and small wild fish. Sardines are small, low on the food chain, and naturally low in mercury. They're one of the safest seafood options and packed with EPA and DHA. Bonus, they're affordable and sustainable. But, let's be real, not everyone enjoys the taste of sardines. And even wild fish can still contain trace amounts of heavy metals or microplastics. So while sardines are good, they're not perfect. 2. Algae oil supplements. Here's where things get interesting. Fish don't actually make omega-3s. They get them from algae. So when you take algae oil, you're going straight to the original, plant-based source of EPA and DHA, without the mercury, without the fishy taste, and without environmental toxins. Algae oil is also a great choice for vegans and vegetarians, or anyone avoiding seafood. Make sure to choose a brand that's third-party tested for oxidation and purity. 1. Secret coming up, But first, here's what to look for in any supplement. It should be in triglyceride form, not ethyl ester, for better absorption. It should be stored in dark bottles, preferably refrigerated after opening. And it should be certified low in oxidation and heavy metals by an independent lab, not just marketing claims. If your supplement checks those boxes, you're in good hands. And if you're still thinking, okay, but I don't want to take supplements forever, then you're going to love what's coming next, because there's a natural food, not fish, not flax, that provides a rare combination of fatty acids and plant compounds, shown to protect collagen, support skin hydration, and reduce inflammation from the inside out. It's unlike anything you've seen so far, and we're about to reveal it next. All right, you've waited patiently. We've talked about collagen. We've talked about inflammation. We've covered omega-3s, the right supplements, and the hidden mistakes. Now it's time to reveal the one food, the one fat, that almost no one talks about, and yet it's one of the most powerful natural protectors of collagen and skin health. Are you ready? It's called sea buckthorn berry oil. Yes, sea buckthorn, a bright orange berry, used in traditional Tibetan medicine for centuries, and now backed by science. But here's what makes it special. While most oils only contain omega-3 or omega-6, sea buckthorn is one of the very few natural sources that contains omega-3, 6, 7, and 9, all in one. And that omega-7, it's a rare fatty acid that's been shown to improve skin hydration at the cellular level, boost mucous membrane health, eyes, mouth, gut, support collagen regeneration by reducing oxidative stress, and reduce inflammatory markers in the blood. In fact, some early studies show that sea buckthorn may help repair UV-damaged skin, reduce wrinkles, and even improve skin elasticity naturally from the inside out. And best of all, it's plant-based, non-toxic, and doesn't carry the mercury or contamination risks of fish, yet almost no one's talking about it. No hype, no trendy branding, just real science, in a little orange berry. So what now? If you're serious about keeping your skin youthful, protecting your collagen, and aging beautifully, then yes, omega-3s matter. But combining them with anti-inflammatory foods like sea buckthorn, that's where the real transformation happens. And now, you know something most people don't? If you found this valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone you care about, someone who deserves to feel good in their skin, too. And if you want a free checklist of collagen-protecting foods and supplements, you'll find it in the description below. Let's take a quick moment to recap what you now know, because honestly, it's a lot more than most people will ever hear about collagen. You learned that collagen loss isn't just about aging, it's about inflammation. You discovered that omega-3s aren't just heart-healthy, they're collagen's hidden bodyguards. You found out the 3 critical mistakes that stop omega-3s from working. And finally, you now know about sea buckthorn, the forgotten berry with the power to nourish skin, reduce inflammation, and support natural collagen. That's powerful knowledge, and it's the kind that can change not just your skin, but your long-term health, confidence, and the way you age. If this video gave you even one insight you didn't know before, imagine what's coming next, because here on True Health Way, we break down the science behind longevity, healing, and real wellness, and we do it in a way that actually makes sense. So if you're ready to take your health into your own hands, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could help you live stronger, longer, and better. And if you want to keep going right now, we've got another video coming up next that takes what you just learned even further. Just click it, and I'll meet you there. Your health is your power. Let's protect it, together.